Welcome back to Sledgehammer Horror, guys. I am Ken Sledge.
And I'm Ashley Sledge.
And let's talk horror.
So today we are going to talk about our top 10 favorite endings.
So this isn't just about twists. This is just about endings in general. And one ending you're going to see left off the list.
We couldn't agree on it.
We couldn't agree on it. It's The Mist. I love this ending.
I don't.
She hates this ending. So in the interest of being fair, we left that one off the list because Ashley genuinely doesn't like it. So I couldn't, be like, oh, we're going to put it on because I like it so much.
Yeah.
These are our shared endings that we love. So
yeah. So The Mist didn't make the cut. Number 10, we have Friday the 13th OG. And that's when Jason pops out of the water and grabs her off the boat. Scared the shit out of probably every single one of us.
You really feel like this movie's over. The violins are swelling. The police are there, so now you're safe.
She's safe, right? And then you have Jason jump out and pull her in.
And the worm, oh, God, I love that ending. Mm-hmm. Number 9 is brand new. So, huge spoiler warning, which there should already be a spoiler warning because we're talking about endings of movies. And this is Immaculate. A movie that I thought was okay. But the ending, when she gives birth to the baby and she bites off that umbilical cord and you can hear it making
hardcore.
Growling noises and she walks over with that rock and the movie ends with her slamming the rock down on this baby.
You see her face is just covered in blood.
She's screaming and the ending of this movie I thought was fantastic.
It really was.
It shocked me how much I really liked the ending of this film.
Yeah. Number 8, we have Get Out. And honestly, I think everybody thought that this ending was going to go completely different.
They actually filmed a version that was completely different, which you guys can find on YouTube. If you look up the Get Out alternate ending, it's terribly sad.
But you have T.S. motherfucking A.
Oh, Rod.
Yeah.
I'm T.S. motherfucking A. We handle shit.
And he saves his friend.
We handle shit.
And he handled it. He saved his friend from this crazy-ass white family. So
this bitch is lying. I know this bitch is lying.
You lying bitch. She is lying like a motherfucker. I know that. Ooh, that TSA shit tingles. This motherfucker's lying.
So he's such the comedic relief. I love him in that
God,
movie.
he's so good. Number 7 is Dead Silence, a movie that we've already talked about in our hot takes that we feel like is better than Saw. Mm-hmm. And I love this reveal at the ending. This one is a twist, obviously.
This is a twist, and you're like, oh,
but when you see that, and then you see Jamie screaming, and then you get the pictures of everybody with their tongues ripped out, and they look like dummies. Beware the stare of Mary Shaw, baby. So I love the ending, how the bad guy wins.
Yeah. And I mean, sometimes it's kind of cool to be like, okay, well, the villain won this time.
Yeah.
Number 6 is Identity, and this is another twist one that you didn't really see coming.
You think everything's fine.
Yeah, everything's fine. He's going to the psych ward. The good guy in his brain won, and then you have...
Whores don't
get a second chance.
And little Timmy.
He has the key, yes. And it's just like, okay. Okay,
that
little
whole
Timmy.
Part was just fucked up, man.
He was the bad one in his brain the entire time.
And Amanda's just sitting there singing, I want you. Singing Bob Dylan. And you're like, yeah, it's a happy ending. Whew.
Nope.
So we thought. Number 5, we got to have it on the list. And it is Saw. While I do think Dead Silence is a better movie, Saw is one of the best shock endings I can ever remember seeing. And I feel bad for anybody that did not get to watch this unspoiled.
Yeah, and even in the theater, the theater experience for
just
this was...
To feel the...
yeah, game over. And you're just like, what?
Game over!
Yeah, when you see him start to get up and Adam making that poop pants face.
He's been alive the entire time,
Yeah, it's just such a fantastic ending.
That's an ending that I would love to erase my brain and go see it again.
Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind ourselves and then go watch it again unspoiled. Oh, that'd be terrific.
Number 4 is Sleepaway Camp, and that is the dick-a-rollin'. You're just
the
like...
dick-a-rollin'?
I don't know. Falling and rolling.
Yeah, but again, does it hold up as well today, the story? No.
No.
Is this ending still absolutely shocking?
Absolutely.
Yes.
It's very shocking. You're like, really?
Aunt Martha's a huge villain, and I don't think we talk about enough how much.
Even though I kind of like her because she just
won't do
it all.
Yeah, but the way that she force transition somebody is really shitty.
Yeah, she's a bad person.
Yeah, but to get that ending is still just such an amazing ending.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, it's such a fantastic ending. So let's go from a fantastic ending to a perfect ending that got me in trouble because I talked about it so much as a child. my favorite ending of all time. Obviously, we have a couple above this just because we had to have a shared list, and I had to fight tooth and nail to get this into the top 3, guys. We got the ending of Jason Goes to Hell. Now, listen, this was my Avengers Infinity War. This was my huge crossover. When I saw that Freddy glove.
Okay, I have to admit, that is really cool. Like, that is the only cool thing about that movie. Other than that movie doesn't need to exist.
When you have that Freddy glove come up and take Jason's mask down to hell, I just remember being like, no fucking... And my mom, genuinely, like, I wish she could tell this story, but she's not here anymore. But when my mom, she seriously was like, you need to stop talking about that movie. I was like, Mom, I don't think you understand how important this is in the world.
You understand, Ken.
Yeah, everybody that we would like go talk to, like, hey, what's up? I'm Kenny. So when Jason Goes to Hell, I started casual conversation about it. So
Number 2, we have Tales from the Hood. And I guess this is another twist. When they see themselves like in the coffins, yeah.
This ain't no funeral home, like that whole part. And then you have the iconic line, "Welcome to hell." I mean, it's just fucking great. Like, it's when again.
And when he's like transitioning into like the devil, super creepy and scary.
I fucking love it so much. Well, again, my favorite anthology movie of all time. It's in my top 10 favorite movies of all time. That's how important that movie is to me. Number 1, I think when we knew we were doing this list, we had to do this as number 1 just because another moment that made our jaws collectively drop the first time that we had seen it. And it is our favorite, or at least my favorite. I don't know about you.
In the franchise?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say so.
Our favorite Final Destination film, and that is Final Destination 5. When you have them getting on Flight 180.
You're like, okay, they're safe. They tricked death.
Yeah.
And
because nobody's thinking this is a prequel at this moment.
No, like they're gonna go to Paris and they're gonna live happily ever after.
And then you see Devon Sawa and the other guy fighting on the plane, and you're just like, no.
What?
Way.
Yeah, it's such a great surprise.
Oh my gosh, I have goosebumps right now. Like, and then when the plane takes off and you see him catching on fire, and
flies out,
and you're just like, I loved them. Like, I wanted them to make it. They were, and you thought they did.
Yeah, because I mean, this is finally a Final Destination that they actually flushed out their characters, and
you
not
loved
all of them.
And you loved our
like
main characters.
Shitheads, yeah.
Yes. And the two main characters,
wanted them
especially,
to survive.
Yes, you were really pulling for them, and for them to just pull out of the air a surprise prequel at the very last moment, you're just like, what the fuck? Like, that was great.
It really was a big
absolutely
surprise.
Fantastic. So, let us know in the comments, guys. What are some of your favorite horror movie endings? Do you agree with ours? Are there any of ours that you think just don't deserve to be on this list? We would love to know what you guys think. And if you haven't already, please like and subscribe. It helps to build the channel more than you know. And follow Sledgehammer Horror on social media. Our links are in the description as well. But until next time, keep talking horror.
Stay who you are.
And we'll see you guys soon.
Bye, guys.